Support for the Red Dirt D&D podcast comes from Home Creations, Oklahoma City builders providing homes in the OKC metro for over 40 years. New home safety features include anchor bolts, oriented strand board, and tornado straps in the event of severe weather. Features and locations at homecreations.com.
Red Dirt RPG is proud to highlight the brand new T-Shirt of the Month Club from the Kobold Lounge.
Every month, artists from the lounge submit original designs. Their community votes, and the top 3 become limited edition shirts that are available only that month.
When you join the club, you choose your favorite shirt and have it delivered to your door, or pick it up at the lounge for a lower price. And one of the best parts? The local artists keep the rights to their work and earn royalties on every shirt sold.
Not into subscriptions? No problem. You can also buy a single shirt with no monthly commitment required. The newest lineup is open now and closes on the 1st of next month. Check out the current designs and order now at theoldkoboldpub.co.
So support indie artists, support your local gaming community, and roll a nat 20 on your t-shirt vibe every time. Join the Kobold Lounge's T-Shirt of the Month Club at theoldkoboldpub.co. That's theoldkoboldpub.co.
Welcome to Red Dirt D&D. I'm Michael Cross and I play Elias Stone, a human cleric.
I'm Connor Shenold. I play Sable, a half-elf rogue.
I'm Johnny Payne and I play August E. Greymoor, a human fighter.
I'm Carrie Hester and I play Moxie, a tiefling bard.
And I'm Brooke Bullock, your DM. Please join us as we explore the curse of the Clockwork City. Tensions with a surprising mix of restrained cordiality have filled this interrogation room / mess hall of what August E. Greymoor knows as holding house number 7. His interrogation has turned almost into collaboration with Sergeant Douglas as August E. Greymoor continues to drop not so veiled hints about the corruption, about Sergeant Vance heading up a parallel investigation into Reynard's death. Dr. Stone has accompanied him, and we have just seen August empty out all of his belongings onto this table before Sergeant Douglas, ending with a clenched fist around white ivory gloves that no one but an active guardsman should be allowed to keep, and yet Citizen Greymoor still has them. If any of the city guard lacked discipline, there would be a murmur amongst them at August's implied accusation against one of their superiors. But Sergeant Douglas remains firm and stoic. Well, Mr. Greymoor, it appears that your person is clean.
What is your next question?
I suppose, not a question, but I would ask you to keep us informed about any odd activity that you might notice as one who lingers at the Siren Song quite often. You might notice there. And then the guard that's behind your left shoulder, kind of directly opposite of Sergeant Douglas, says, "What about the cleric, sir? We should check him too." To which Sergeant Douglas says, "Corporal Wynn, did anyone ask you your opinion? This man came as counsel. Unless," and he looks over at Dr. Stone, "unless you'd like us to search you too for your own conscience, sir?"
I don't see any reason why you should search me.
Point taken. As he looks behind August to this Corporal Wynn person, August, you can see the glare that's on Sergeant Douglas's face about this young man who twice has spoken out of turn.
I'm putting that together.
We, as the audience, well know that Dr. Stone currently has some very incriminating evidence on his person.
So they were free to go.
By all accounts, it seems so. I appreciate you coming down.
August will sort together his things calmly, putting them on. At some point, he will turn around and look at the guard who's been standing behind him as he firmly and tightly puts both gloves on.
Natural 6. This guy cannot control his face. He is just livid.
One more thing, Sergeant.
Yes, sir.
And then he'll turn back around to Douglas. I suggest you stop looking for answers and start seeking justice at all costs. And he'll pick up his halberd, Doctor, and turn to the door, looking at the guy with the key.
He waits for a nod from Douglas, and then he unlocks that door and lets you out. And those 3 guards that were around Dr. Stone They walk out with him, and a few of the others linger back, but in the interrogation room or this mess hall, and Douglas kind of walks on out. You guys walk through this little antechamber, walk into what would be like the foyer of a house, but is some type of processing area with a desk, and the first guard that you saw there last week, he stands when Sergeant Douglas enters, and then you guys go to the door, and one of the guards opens up the big front door for you and allows you to step out if you wish.
Oh, yeah.
We do. Do the guards come with us?
No.
Okay.
Although, roll me a little insight or perception check.
Excellent.
9.
20.
Oh, nothing from August, but Dr. Stone, the young man, the young guard known as Stephen, he's been watching intently. In fact, he walked fairly close behind August, and you could almost read his face like he's about to start a conversation, but then doesn't.
How far away is he?
He is just right behind, like 2 steps behind him.
What's Stephen's last?
Stephen Morningstar.
There we go. Private Morningstar.
Yes, sir.
We haven't seen you at the Siren Song in an unofficial capacity for quite a while. Are you okay?
I'm just fine, sir, he says, totally bluffing.
The official documents that you seem to have misplaced, if they haven't made their way back to you, they will.
Listen, I don't know what he's talking about, but we would like to see you there, not when you're on duty, if you could. I think Aria would like that as well. And if you ever come by when you're not in your official capacity, why don't you join us? Maybe I'd like to buy you a drink, if that's okay.
He seemed very nervous. He kind of darts his eyes over towards Sergeant Douglas.
You're the good cop to August's bad
Always
cop.
the good cop to his
Always
bad
the good
cop.
And if you're paying attention, you notice that there's actually like a slight little nod from Sergeant Douglas. He's very nervous. He's, I'll take it under, I'll think about it, sir.
You're a good young man, Stephen. We'd like to see more of you.
Oh, thank you, sir. I think you better leave now. The door's open. Very concernedly, he looks at August, kind of a shy puppy, like he's not sure if he's going to get beat again or not.
So I'm going to walk out, but first I'm going to step right up to him and I'm going to say, yes, as the good doctor said, come by, feel free to come by anytime in an unofficial capacity, not in any official form. And walk out the door.
What do we think, 30 minutes or so this conversation
Should have
was?
been longer than that, yeah.
I will say, since I had followed after them,
Yes, you did.
Probably found a nice little place up against a window to hear their conversation.
Oh.
And as they leave, I'm gonna keep listening in on what the guards are talking about.
Oh. Yeah, go ahead and roll some perception there.
Okay. That is going to be a 19.
19. Excellent. And your pass without a trace lasts for like an hour, correct? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you are good. We'll keep that 39. You somehow blend into the wall. Like, I don't know how it
Yeah.
happens, but when you're hanging upside down from like a gargoyle from the roof, I don't know. But you're sitting there listening and you overhear a conversation. It's two voices you don't know that you recognize them. One of them's not Sergeant Douglas's voice, but they're talking a little bit about, I can't believe you let him get away. Well, he seems to know about Vance. Something ought to be done. Well, I don't know if we can do anything. We need to tell him. And it is as if these two guys have stepped over to a corner of the room that just happens to be the window that you're near, right? Mm-hmm. Then that conversation seems to get wrapped up.
Okay. So if any talk of anything of importance seems to kind of wind down, I'll start making my way back to the Siren Song.
Excellent. And do the two of you go back to the Siren Song as well?
Yes.
Okay. Maybe it's been a tension-filled hour, maybe not. Moxie, what's going on there?
I write a handful of notes.
Yes?
These notes all say roughly the same thing, aka the guards are being squirrely around here. Watch your back. And I send one to Yuri, I send one to Morningstar, I send one to Stone Cipher, I send one to... There was another person there, wasn't there? No, Rhapsody was there, but she lives here. Sure, I will try to send one to Mitchell. I don't know that he's not there. I will dispatch Harmony with those.
Yeah, she's probably come in.
Well, Harmony lives there, so
that's right.
She wouldn't be on duty quite yet, so I would just go up and say, hey, before your shift, go do these, disperse these. You don't need to stick around for replies, but if someone wants to send one,
Okay.
by all means, take it. And then she's gonna nervously lean
Okay.
while she waits for any information to come back. She figures at the very least Sable will come back with information.
Yeah, excellent. And you have to wait a while for Harmony to run those errands, different places across town. It's going to take her a while.
They'll probably be back before she is.
Yeah. In fact, Logan's place might be the closest, but also she has to pass back by the Siren Song to go to some of the others, go to like the library and the temple and the medical center. So yes, she comes back by after 20 minutes and lets you know his door was locked and no one was around. I didn't necessarily want to slip it underneath.
I appreciate that, and I will just take his note and put it in my pocket. And it's like noon on a Tuesday. I also will probably talk to Rhapsody, because I don't know what's going on, but I will say, hey, I don't know exactly what's going on. I don't know if they're gonna come back or not. How much of a leeway do you need to launch that airship? Like hypothetically, if we were breaking someone out of prison and we needed to flee, hypothetically, how quickly could we do that?
Well, Mox, that we're ready to go. Tomorrow's our leave day. Now, Captain Winslow, she's not going to like it very much, but we could it'd probably take her an hour or so to get everything unmoored.
Good to know. No reason to worry about anything. I'm gonna go downstairs and scrub under the bar. There's some syrup on the floor.
Rhapsody instantly knows anytime you're going to be cleaning the floor. She knows it's nervous cleaning, and so she actually follows you back downstairs a couple moments later, and she's like, leaning over the bar while you're down there scrubbing, and she's like, so, how's it going?
I feel like Kobe's not very dirty, but his little syrup footprints, maybe they're onto something with this health code thing.
Oh, yeah. I would have never let one in the bar, but, that's just me.
He's endearing.
And then she kind of waits till you look up, and then she gives you a little wink, and she goes, that's the way urchins are.
Hey, I was not an urchin. I had a mother.
Whether it's you or that Kalen boy or any of the other girls that have come around, they're all urchins at first, but we love them. She gives you a wink. It's a problem. You let them get into your heart, and then you feel like you have to do stuff for them.
I will, I guess. This actually would be a good thing to talk about. She's been a business owner for a while. She's been this business owner for a while. What do you think I should do about Arya because of this whole Steven thing? I don't want to make her choices for her. I don't want to give her an ultimatum or nothing. But if Steven is gonna be the thorn in our side, I feel like maybe I should give her that vacation and see if things die down.
Remember that cute little elven boy that you were dating about 10 years ago?
Kyle?
Sure, Kyleeson was his name, but you wanted to call him Kyle, and that's fine.
Kyleeson is a stupid name.
Well, it's the one his parents gave him. His name wasn't the only thing that was stupid about him. But, did I say anything?
But Kyle wasn't having the gods show up on your doorstep.
No, but...
We can take care of a bookie here and there. I don't know if I can take down the whole city god.
I'm just saying, it took you a little bit of time to realize what I instantly knew. Kyle was not good news for you. Now, is Steven good for Arya? Well, I don't get bad vibes from him.
Steven seems like one of those pups that mean well. They just don't understand the deeper implications of their actions. And that comes with being in your 20s. When you're 23, you think about today, you maybe think about tomorrow, but you don't think about 3 weeks from now. You don't think about, hey, my girlfriend's boss is gonna have problems if I keep bringing the god over there. They gotta do their job.
And she puts her hands in her chin and leans over and she's like, you're not wrong about the puppy, but there are no bad dogs, there's just bad masters. He's gonna have to make his own decisions.
Right, but what I'm saying is that right now, his relationship with Arya is making us vulnerable. So to keep us safe, do we sacrifice the one? Sacrifice is a strong word. Arya's been with us most of her life. I obviously can't fire her. Maybe I should send her on that vacation. Maybe things will die down in a couple weeks. Things are gonna pop off here anyway. Maybe none of this will matter because I'll be dead in 5 days.
Remember, you and I are taking a trip. You need her to run the song while we're gone.
I don't need her. We could close.
Oh, you need her. You know you need her.
Harmony and Kobe could make it happen. Listen, you don't like Kobe, but for a kobold, he's pretty smart.
That's true.
He's a horrible negotiator.
Oh, yeah, that's true, too.
He makes the patron smile, which is the other thing. Somebody's turning us in with these health code violations, and I need to figure out who it It's got my suspicions are on Paulie.
Was there anyone that doesn't care for Kobe? Maybe August is doing it.
It's not August.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
He doesn't like that kobold at all.
But he likes the god even less.
That's true.
Right now, I'm gonna scrub the syrup footprints off this floor and wait for Sable to come back and tell me that August is in jail. So you can watch, I guess, but it's not gonna be exciting.
Oh no, I got things to do, people to see, things to pack. Remember, let Arya make her own decisions.
I wasn't gonna make decisions for her, I was just gonna remove her from our situation.
About that time the back door opens and Arya comes in and she's like, did I hear my name?
No, we were talking about an aria in the opera that Rhapsody saw a couple weeks ago.
Sure.
She really liked that aria.
Sure you were. You owe me a vacation. And she walks on by,
I'll remember that.
goes down into the supply room. 30 minutes or so, an hour and a half pass, maybe something like that. Folks wander back, or do you guys that have been gone, do you stay clear of the siren song? Do you go back
Kind
to
of
the
a
siren
danger
song?
zone. We need to start having these meetings at the health clinic.
I feel I can slip back in without anybody really noticing me. That conversation I overheard didn't last very long.
Yeah.
I'm either found a path in front of them or not too far behind them.
You all are there, you find your table in the back corner in the shadows like all good groups have.
Resuming brunch.
It's lunch now, menu's closed.
We're leaving tomorrow. Is there anything else we need to do before we take off?
Hey, Moxie,
Yup.
can we have this conversation upstairs?
Yeah, give me about 20 minutes head start.
Too much time, let's go now.
Oh man. She rushes upstairs. You hear a kerfuffle. And then she opens the door about 30 seconds later while kicking dirty clothes under a couch or something. Don't mind the mess we've been packing, but sure. And she closes a closet that's full of junk.
So what are we doing?
We're leaving tomorrow.
I know. Is there anything we need to do before we leave?
I'm gonna make one last pit stop this evening, and then I'm ready to go.
By the way, now that the guard is gone, Logan says good to go.
What does that mean?
So Logan was going to give you a code or a word or tell you when he felt like he was about to be shanghaied, or if they gave him a job or something that gave him the heebie-jeebies, and he has told you that it was going down, that Zaylin Pierce asked him to spend the night there, that he was gathering up supplies, that the children all seemed to be given some special assignment to be at the Copper Moon late at night. So he's pretty sure that come daybreak, they're heading out.
Yes, things are ready to go in the morning at daybreak.
That's convenient.
Actually,
What are you thinking of, Dr. Stone?
well, they're leaving in the morning.
Oh, so do you want to leave tonight?
No,
Oh.
they're leaving in the morning, right? And we're leaving tomorrow.
Yes.
Sable,
Yes.
if we knew where they were taking off from, do you think there's any way we could, I don't know, sabotage their vessel to where maybe it would be a little bit more difficult? And I'm not talking about just you. I mean, I would certainly be willing to help out, and I think August might as well, to maybe find a way to, I don't know, we could throw a necklace of fireballs onto this ship or something.
Well, I mean, we just got done dealing with the city guard, if you want to anger the royal guard.
Here's the other thing to keep in mind, Dr. Stone. Zaylin Pierce is one of the wealthiest people in this city. If he wants a boat, he's getting a boat.
Even if we sabotage one, he still
He's
has
just-
access to any number.
Okay,
them.
that's true. So is there a way you think that we might be able to pause him from going?
I think if you wanted to lean that direction, you're gonna love this. The best idea would be to hit him while they're already in the air, and we do an airship battle.
Now, wait a minute. He needs all of these kids. He needs Logan.
Right, but we're not talking hundreds of people here. We're just talking dozens.
Right. So do you think there is a way that we might be able to keep him from going, is what I'm saying?
By like hiding the children?
If that were the plan, that should have been discussed
we-
weeks ago.
We should have put that in place a while back.
What about Logan? If he doesn't have Logan, can he not do this thing?
I'm sure he has
He's going to have
spares.
Logan.
I'm just trying to figure out some way we might be able to throw something in the gears to
The
stop him
plan
from-
was always to throw something in the gate. Your big button scroll.
I know that. I was just thinking there's some way we could stop him, but maybe not.
I still think if you really wanted to stop him before he got there, you're gonna have to get him while he's already in transit. And specifically while he's already in transit, not from here to the port city, but from the port city across the ocean.
Or for us to leave now.
Or for us to leave now and beat them there.
And hallow the grounds now. Have you received your spell scroll from the priestess?
Yes, I have. And I got a nice new shield. I turn around and show the shield.
Oh, look,
That
you're
was
a
I
little
saw-
turtle.
I got this after I got blown up by some acid.
You should have had it before you got.
I know.
And something tells me he's the one that sent that note.
So, do we go now? Do we go tonight?
If you want to.
Would we be able to go tonight?
Technically, we can take off with about an hour's heads up.
I think it's better to leave after he's left and confirmed left.
That puts us behind, though.
Not by much.
But if we
Because
go,
if we know he's officially out of the city, then if he potentially has a backup plan.
What's Dr. Stone's wisdom?
20.
20. You could follow him to the location.
because as of right now, we only have a guess about the location.
Well, we have someone on board already. Mm-hmm. We already have somebody who's going to be on board. Mm-hmm. And we have a way of communicating that person.
Kinda.
Very true.
If that person gets caught communicating with us, they might get killed.
Are you going to see him before he leaves?
I can, if he's not already at some sort of
Oh,
waiting
we're talking,
location.
Logan Mitchell is, I will tell you for sure, he's not at home. I don't know if he is at the Copper Moon already. Maybe he was just running some errands, buying new underpants for his trip. I don't know. But he's not at his apartment. I tried to send him a note.
Okay, I'll pull the stone out.
And he gives a crackle, and I don't know if this is true about sending stones or not, but you can tell it's out of range.
I don't think there is a range.
There is a range.
I think there is a range.
It's a big range.
It's like on the same plane.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to check
You
that.
might
'cause
just want to look that up.
Let me look that
I
up.
think-
Or DM Fiat, it's however far
It's out of range. Bell
across any
sending.
distance, even between planes.
Hot
Yeah.
diggity
There
dog.
is no limit.
There is no limit. But
That's amazing.
But now, because this is a world of magic and magic world, and they
You
could
also
be,
can decide.
There could be something that's going on.
Well, yes, there could be something.
Especially somebody as crafty as Zaylen
Right,
Pierce.
yeah.
There could be something that's
Zaylen
going on.
Pierce would not want anyone to be able to scry on him or anything right now anyway, so
Or-
his boat might have like a...
Or even worse, he found the sending stone.
Destroyed
and
it.
destroyed it.
I take out my sending stone and tap it.
And it crackles, and then you hear a whispered voice.
August,
Yes.
I can't get up. I gotta go. I'm in Shanghai.
Where are you at? Where are you?
And there's no response.
Logan.
No, really. Like, stop calling me. I'm in Shanghai right now. Like, we're leaving. We're on the dock. We're going.
Watch for us.
Okay.
Well, there goes that.
Well, I guess now we're leaving.
I have a spell.
I hope you have a few.
I have many, but
I've only got a couple.
Didn't you use all your high level one?
this is the second level.
We've slept since then.
But I mean,
Not since he got blown up.
All right.
That happened this morning.
yeah,
It's been a
but
long day.
locate object.
Locate his sending stone.
Yeah.
But it's only lasts for 10 minutes. It's concentration, but just something to think about for future reference.
Okay.
That
Yeah.
I can hone in on that sending stone. I can hone in on his pants. I mean,
You don't wanna-
those
Heart
the heart
boxers.
boxers.
You don't want to.
You don't want to do that.
Anyway,
That only works within 1,000 feet though.
but
Okay.
apparently,
Good to know.
Okay, so we got to go now.
We can't leave in less than an hour. It takes an hour.
Well, get that message across.
Yeah.
She left. Rhapsody left, didn't she?
No, I don't
Oh, I
think so.
thought
She just
she
went
did.
up. She just went back upstairs.
Oh, okay.
So she's right down the hallway. So, you haul her down the thing. Rhapsody comes. You tell her, we gotta go.
Yeah, it's about that time.
And I got to go pack.
You didn't pack before?
No, I'm-
We're leaving tomorrow.
We're leaving today.
Well, we were leaving. The thing is, as of this
I'm a
morning, he should have
guy.
already been packed.
I'm a guy. I don't pack before.
It'll take 2 seconds to pack.
yeah.
Jump, jump.
Y'all are packing?
That's fine.
No,
You go pack.
I don't need to pack. I just need to go get my stuff. That's because I'm not walking around with all my gear and my
What do you
backpacks.
mean?
Well,
that's
that's
what
your
all
fault.
adventurers
That's
do.
right. That's right. I'm an adventurer. I got my backpack. I get all
you
the
showed
time.
up with your shiny new shield and no other equipment. You were just so ready to show off that shield.
Totally did.
Again, I'm an adventurer. I always have my backpack and my 50 feet of rope.
But
Even
Moxie
if I'm
does
just
have
going
to-
on a date.
10-foot pole.
Moxie does have to run an errand anyway, so you can go get your stuff.
Yes, that's what I say. We've got an hour, so it's not going to take long for me to
We're gonna
run
meet
the
at the docks. What's the name of our ship?
The second kiss.
Just accept it. We'll wait there. Everybody go get your stuff. feed your cat, and we'll see everybody there
And
in
I
an
gotta
hour.
talk to my coworkers.
On your way out, say hi to the guards that have been watching this place.
Excellent. Everyone's getting ready.
I just want to go and buy some healing potions. That's it. That's all I'm doing.
There you go.
Hey,
Gather your
before
stuff.
we do that also, do you want these back?
Yes.
Okay, give the gloves back.
Moxie is going to go down into the business district of town, and she's going to go into the office of Baker, Smith, and Hatcher, Moxie's lawyer. She is going to make sure that they have document that in the case of the death of Rhapsody and Moxie, that the siren song goes to Arya.
Oh yeah, they can draw that up for you.
That would be a thing that we kind of would have had already, but we're gonna make sure everything's buttoned up. And also, she is gonna add an amendment to the will that says that Arya does have to pay Kobe X amount of maple syrup jugs per month as long as he desires to be employed.
There you go. Good stuff.
And then I'll meet them at the docks.
All right. Sable's gonna buy a few potions.
I bought 4 greater healing potions.
Oh, outstanding. Very good. You have the Ring of Mind Shielding from Minthra, and you also have that Dust Undead. Very nice. Do you stop in to see Minthra?
No, because she kind of knew that at any given moment I could just vanish from the city. So
You betcha.
she already had that kind of heads up, so no need
Perfect.
to bother her.
Dr. Stone is working at packing at his thing. You let Crispin and Marty know?
Yes, Crispin, Monty, you guys keep the engine running here, and I'm gonna be back in just a few days.
Sounds great. We can do it. And then August, anything you need to do, run back to the apartment, grab your stuff, grab the halberd from underneath the bar, anything like that?
Yes, I take the halberd too.
Very good.
Have as many weapons as you can.
Yes, one in each hand.
There you go.
Combine their powers.
Is Moxie coming back to the siren song after the lawyer thing, or did you have everything on your way?
Well, so we were already planning on leaving tomorrow, so everything was already set up for us to leave tomorrow. I probably would assume that Rhapsody would say, hey, we're leaving a little early on her way out or whatever. So no big deal. Hopefully Kobe comes back.
Hopefully he does. I don't know. We'll see. August, as you are maybe lingering at the siren song, unless you go to the docks early, but you kind of had all your stuff, you're all ready to go. You're lingering there at the siren song, and the door opens, and Private Stephen Morningstar walks in.
Hello, Stephen.
And he looks at you, he's trying to be very upright and good posture and everything. He looks at you, gives a little nod.
At ease.
Looks around the room, and then he takes off his gloves.
Oh, so you're not here on official business, I see.
No, I mean, yes, but no. I'm still on duty. Don't tell anybody. But you were talking about Sergeant Vance,
Yes.
and I was just curious why you left the guard, sir. I mean, there are stories that you were stealing money, but I'm not sure I believe that.
That's a new one. I did not leave the guard. I was court-martialed. They exiled me because Renard wanted me to join in with him, Vance, and some others in spreading corruption. And I refused. And they didn't like that. They were afraid that I might say something, and so rather than kill me, they just tarnished my reputation.
How'd you say no?
I looked them in the eye and I said, "No, count me out. I don't want any part of this."
But then you lost your dream of being a guard.
It's true, but maybe my focus shifted and the true essence of being a guard is still there and seeking justice. And I kind of stroked my gloves on my belt once.
What if there is somebody who wanted to say no and now realizes what he really wants is to bring people to justice?
Is it too late for him to say no?
There's a lot of pressure to say yes.
Are you wanting to remain in the guard while you pursue this endeavor?
I'm just wondering, if I say yes, but I had someone who could help me fix it, does that make me a bad person?
Stephen, it's not so much as being a bad person. Maybe you're a good person who does bad things once in a while in the pursuit of justice, if you take my meaning.
I think so.
I think I could help you in this pursuit of justice. And it could be dangerous staying inside while pursuing justice. It could be dangerous not saying no. Are you willing to take that risk?
I just want people to know I'm still a good person, even if I'm working for someone who's not.
We'll make sure that's a line that you are aware of. Make sure that you're okay with it. And know that when you're walking outside of the law, that you may make a choice to do things that people could judge you by in the name of justice. Are you prepared for that?
he looks right at you. I think I have some role models that could show me the way.
And you're prepared to do whatever it takes in the name of justice.
He takes a big breath. I don't know, I guess we'll find out.
Then I will stand straight.
You see him mimic that. He straightens up too.
Well then, and I'll extend my hand to shake it.
And he looks at it, looks back at your eyes, and then instantly reaches in and gives you a good handshake.
And I will hold firm, and I will lift my hand up to my belt buckle and slide the bottom of my coat out of the way, revealing the pair of bloody gloves hanging from my belt. Anything in the name of justice. And I'll pull him in. Do you understand?
And his eyes just get really wide. I mean, they're huge. You don't even know how they're still fitting in their orbits. And he looks down and he's like, but he was bad, right?
He was very bad, and he was in charge. Apparently there's someone higher than him, the one who murdered him. I did not murder him.
And his face relaxes. You didn't?
No, he answered to someone higher, and they must have done it.
And then he says out loud, and you can see the surprise in his voice. He says, do you think Vance murdered his own man?
I don't know, but I think Vance is who you should be looking into. If you're going to say yes to them, get close, and remember, you may have to do some things and make some choices that you are morally against, but in the name of justice. And then he will purposefully grab his coat and pull it back closed, still holding his hand in the shake.
There was a relax in the shock, but then it becomes firm again as this finishes up. Maybe she's in a supply closet or downstairs or whatever. Arya comes back up and he sees her over your shoulder. Well, I'm glad we could work that out, sir. Thank you. His face is not a poker face. It's very easy to read, like, please go along with this on me. Please go along.
Not a problem at all, Stephen. And remember what I said, and this is the most important. Douglas is a friend.
That's very good to know, sir. Very, very good to know. Thank you. And he waves to Arya. He's like, I can't stay. I came by unofficially for a minute. He's putting his gloves back on, but I gotta go. But I'll see you tonight.
Oh, wait, Arya, do you still have the book?
And she looks at Stephen and back at August, and Stephen kind of nods his head, and she's like, yeah.
Well, let's return it to the good man. He needs it.
And she walks over in front of you and gives it back to him, and he's, like, thank you, sweetie. Thank you, ma'am. And then she looks back and she's like, you're not very nice sometimes. You know that.
Run along, sweetie.
And she glares at you and glares at Stephen and glares back at you.
I'll turn around and just walk to the bar.
As he goes to open up the door, Harmony comes in, lickety-split, like super fast. She's coming right into the door. And she's looking around. She's like, where's Moxie? Where's Moxie?
Oh, hold on, I'll find her. Moxie!
I could have done that. You, where's the doctor?
Doctor!
Is nobody here?
I'm here. Oh, I know what you mean. Sorry, and I'll turn back around and go back to the bar. Kobe!
No, not the kobold, no. And she can see her, she kind of takes a breath. This is like,
down.
Oh God, you're gonna have to do.
Take a moment, what's happening?
I think by this time I could probably be
Were you going to come back, or were you just going to meet us at the docks?
Oh, I was thinking I'm going to come back here. I want to maybe grab a bottle.
What's going on?
Okay, so Moxie gave me some notes. I was supposed to take them to your friend and Yuri and Dr. Stone Cipher and Ms. Morningstar and get all those people all in line and then come back here. And the door opens and she goes, and none of those people are at their places. And then there was some type of thing, and when I went to Dr. Stone Cipher, when I went to the, she sees, she's like, oh, thank goodness, and she runs over to you. She goes, Dr. Stone Cipher, men came and took her from the hospital today.
Red Dirt D&D Curse of the Clockwork City is Brooke Bullock as our Dungeon Master, Kiri Hester as Moxie, Connor Shenold as Sable, Johnny Payne as August E. Greymoor, and I'm Michael Cross as Dr. Elias Stone. Our theme music comes from Ovani Sound. Our sound effects and additional music courtesy of Jeffrey McBride, Monument Studios, Describe.com, and TabletopAudio.com. Dice for the Red Dirt D&D cast provided by ST Way Gaming. You can find us at reddirtdnd.com. If you are enjoying Red Dirt D&D, make sure to subscribe, rate us, and leave a comment. Also, tell your friends about Red Dirt D&D. You can also support the show at patreon.com/reddirtdnd at whatever giving level works best for you. Join us next time as we discover more secrets in the Clockwork City.
If you were a Patreon member, this episode wouldn't be over just yet. Starting at the Copper Dragon level of only $5 a month, you can hear the best outtakes from each Red Dirt D&D session. Unfiltered, whimsical, and totally worth it. Join patreon.com/reddirtdnd today.
Keep up to date with the coolest geek shenanigans in Oklahoma when you listen to the Okie Geek podcast. Stay in the know about upcoming conventions, comic books, and the nerdiest happenings in the Panhandle State. That way you don't miss out on things like live Mario Kart, Wizard comics, or board game conventions. Search for Okie Geek on the NPR app or wherever you get podcasts.